Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I'm going to be going over iOS 13 and all of my favorite features from this release. Now keep in mind, this is public beta 1, so things are bound to change, especially as we inch closer to the fall release. But these are just some of my initial favorite features of iOS 13, and if you're on the fence about upgrading or not, this might actually help you decide if you want to do it or not. So the first feature that is probably my favorite right now of iOS 13 has got to be dark mode. So if you head into settings and you scroll down to display and brightness, you guys can see you can choose light theme or dark theme. Dark theme looks so freaking good. Everything looks good in dark mode. The Mail app doesn't burn your eyes, if you're looking at it at 5 in the morning or, midnight. Notifications look awesome, which you can't really see from that angle, but let me show you guys from this drop down. You guys can see just how they look against the wallpaper. Instead of being like a white translucent color, they're more of a black. Looks really good. iMessages looks great, and Maps looks even better. Look at these maps, they just look so good. You can easily see, the traffic and streets that are closed, and the colors just look really good. So that's just a quick example of that. So yeah, dark mode all around looks great, and that is what makes it probably my number one feature of iOS 13 so far. Next up, we've got unknown call blocking. So if you guys go back into settings and you scroll down to phone, now I'm gonna have to block this out here. It'll show my number, but silence unknown callers. If you toggle that on, any unknown caller will go straight to voicemail. You won't even see it on your phone, which is amazing, especially if you guys get a lot of those robocalls, super annoying. This will block them all and send them straight to voicemail, so you don't even have to deal with them. All right, next up is the volume HUD. So they have completely redesigned it, as you guys can see right here. When you press it just once, for the first time, it makes it kind of a big icon, but then as you keep pressing it, it stays as this small one. But you guys can still grab onto it and manipulate it exactly however you want it to be. So it's a nice upgrade, so it's not obtrusive and blocking everything on your screen. However, it just looks a little bit out of place. They just literally copied this and stuck it on the side. After 10 years, you'd think they could have done a little bit better, but it is what it is. All right, next up is photos. Hopefully I don't get demonetized from these memes, but you can actually edit videos in here, which is kind of cool. Something you couldn't do before, like rotating them, even applying filters. So that is a huge feature that really should have been there for a while. So I'm super glad that they added that. But the Photos app looks so much better. There's a lot that I can't show you here. Like you can pinch out and view all your photos, and it makes it look so nice, and it's super fast too. Like there's no lag between doing anything like switching albums or zooming in and out. A+ job by Apple here with the Photos app. Next up is optimized battery charging. So if you scroll down to battery right here, you guys can see you've got your normal low power mode, battery health, and then your usage right here. But if you click on battery health here, you guys can see you can choose optimized battery charging. Now this was on by default for me. It says to reduce battery aging, iPhone learns from your daily charging routine so it can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use it. So essentially think of it like this. You go to bed at 10 p.m., you've got 40% charge left. It's going to charge you up to 80% by, let's say, 11 p.m. But then it's going to stay at 80% until maybe 6 a.m. and then it'll charge all the way up to 100% by 8 a.m. when you get up. So it's kind of smart how it does that, and the whole point of this is so that it doesn't stress the battery. I'll probably make a dedicated video going over this because it is a little bit confusing for some people, but it learns your habits and then does that. Now, if you've got like a big trip coming up, let's say a conference meeting, and you're a keynote speaker and you need to have your phone ready. I just realized this is super specific, but let's just say that you don't know, you're not going to have a set schedule on when you're going to need your phone because maybe you're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning instead of 8. You might want to turn this off so that your phone's fully charged before you need to do what you need to do. So just keep that in mind. You might want to turn this off, but when you do, it gives you this pop-up and says turn off until tomorrow, turn off or cancel. So kind of weird, but it's nice that you can turn it off at least just for a day. But that is my number 5 favorite feature. All right, my next one revolves around privacy. So you know how when you open up an app for the first time and it asks for your location, you guys can choose either allow always or allow using the app. Well, now you can just allow it one time. Also extends to Bluetooth. So if you head into settings, you scroll down to privacy, you guys can see there's a new Bluetooth one here, and it will ask you each time if you want to use it with that application. If you choose no, obviously it won't allow it to use Bluetooth. But if you do allow it, then you can use it with your extra speakers or whatever is Bluetooth that you're connecting to. Next up is another one that I can't really show you, but iMessage searching is so much better than it was. I cannot stress this enough. Thank you, Apple, for allowing us to search messages much more easily. You guys can try that out on your own, but it is way, way better, trust me. And now you can download large apps over cellular. Before there was a 200 megabyte limit, and they went ahead and lifted that, so super happy about that because pretty much all of us nowadays have unlimited data plans, or at least a lot of us do. So I don't want to be limited to what I can download from the App Store. Another feature is actually downloading files from Safari. So you can actually download a full, 4 GB file, assuming you have the space, and manipulate it straight from there. You could send it to your iCloud Drive and then open it on a Mac or anything like that. So very happy that they added that. Makes this thing just feel so much more complete. Now the last thing here is another one that I can't really show you, but is that you can change your name in iMessage. I guess I can't show you guys. So you can change your name and photo so that when you text someone, like your contact, they can actually see whatever you want to show. So guys, that's pretty much all I got for this video. If you like these top iOS 13 features, hit this video with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.